here to see the concert, and I want to bring in some of them right now. Thank you guys so much for talking to us. I cannot imagine the ordeal you went through. You're covered in dirt. What transpired, and when did you realize what was happening?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard it. It didn't feel real. You're in the concert, you're listening to it. It sounded like a toy gun, and we're in denial. And Isaiah jumped over us and said, "It's real. Get down, get down." And then, as you see everybody running and jumping and screaming for their lives, that's kind of when it set in. And we went under the bleachers, hung out under the bleachers, and that was, I mean, now that you look back and it's all processing, it makes it harder to think. Like at the time, you know, it didn't feel like it was happening, and you know, you're trying to call your parents, tell them you're okay and that you love them, and it's scary.
And earlier we heard an influx of sirens and police cars rushing through here, and that was even traumatic for you.
It was. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever want to hear another siren again, gunshots. I mean, we're all on edge after last night. I mean, listening to those gunshots, it just plays in your ear when you hear somebody like next to you playing the video, like when we were all in the Tropicana, like you jump, like, because it's so scary, you know. And we were in hiding because, you know, the hotels wouldn't let us in because it was all barricaded, and every little noise, we just jumped. It's that crazy.
You guys know someone who was shot, is that right?
2 people. We know 2 people. We don't know if they're okay or not. It's hard to get information. When you give us more information, we can get from anyone. So,
what do you know? Who was it that was shot?
We don't say names yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say his name. We don't even know their condition or not. And we just took care of the wife last night, so we couldn't get into it anymore to be safe. So we kind of hid inside of this laundry dumpster area around the corner of the Tropicana and just kind of waited out there for about an hour.
Yep.
You know, try to be quiet as we could be. So scary, different, very, very, very heartbreaking now. But when we left the venue, there was so many people helping people. That was pretty amazing to see. Regular people, just random trucks pulling up and just getting people out of there, moving them out. People getting water and sheets and linens. I don't know what hotel gave all the linens were just passed out for everybody, just to make sure they're okay, to keep them calm. It helped a lot on that one.
You guys were sleeping on the floor of the basement of the Tropicana, right, for several hours?
Yeah, we were in containment there. Just because they didn't know if it was safe, so we were literally in lockdown. So staff there was, you know, they were amazing. They got us everything that we needed, tried to make everyone comfortable, kept us updated when they had updates. But I mean, we were just there, and we didn't, you know, you don't know, so it's scary.
And even though we're seeing the video, it's one of those things where unless you were there, it is impossible to adequately describe it. There are no words. I know you guys were running, you know, from this scene, trying to get in through doors of hotels that in some cases were locked.
Yeah, that's why we hid out behind the dumpsters, because we actually found a back door that was open, but there was this huge barricade that wouldn't allow us in, and there was people on the other side, and they were just, let us in. They're like, we're not letting you in. We can't, because I mean, everyone was scared and afraid, and they didn't know who we were, and
Can't get mad at that. I mean, I don't blame them. I wouldn't have opened it either for us. I think we were more concerned about our friend, you know, whose husband was shot, because she was in shock. And, you know, we got so lucky just to find her. She was sitting by herself on a sidewalk, and we just happened to stumble across her. Thank goodness we did. And he pretty much had to carry her. So I just wish we could have got in for her. I think our more concern was just her at that point.
She was okay, yeah. She was in really big shock. That was a hard thing. People kept asking, they said, is she hurt? And she was in shock, and they thought she was been shot. So people kept running over instantly once they heard someone was shot, but she wasn't shot. But it was just really traumatic.
Thank you guys all for the account of what happened. I appreciate you waiting here. I know you're staying at Mandalay Bay, so finally you can get in again.
Yes.
We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
We also want to say thank you to Motel 6 for
Yes.
letting us stay there last night. We walked around, and they donated rooms to people. Oh, they're with us. And they donated rooms to people, and we slept there for a couple hours, and now that our hotel's back up, we're pretty excited. We're hoping everything's on schedule for our flights. Get out of here. I want to go home.
Isaiah, just to wrap this up now, you had a message for the shooter.
Just a coward. Like, how could you do such thing? For all the people out there, how can you be such a coward in life and do that? It just breaks your heart. Like, so many ways out. Like, I don't understand it. I never can understand or justify that at all, anywhere.
The big question for so many people is why. Thank you guys. Those are your family members. Have you not seen them since last night?
No, they're just with the shirts that says JC and Aldine's Army. The girl whose husband is hurt.
Yeah.
She's the one who made him. Those are all her friends. So we've just randomly seen a few people here and there from the concert.
You reunite with them. Thank you guys for waiting. I hope you get some sleep. Thank you so much. You guys, it's just, there are no words to describe the emotion. You see so many people who are just coming